About 3 years ago, 1 year into my recovery, I was on the brink of a relapse. I was struggling mentally, I was struggling financially, and I thought it can be different this time. I can put strategies in place, I can control myself this time. But I was terrified to place that first bet. I was terrified to relapse, to lose, to fall back into that same pattern, to lose my year of recovery. So I thought a good tester would be to set up a demo account. So I would go onto a bookie's website, I would check what matches were on that week, I would check what the odds were, what the different bets I could place were, and then I would choose one or two and I would see what the results were that weekend. I wouldn't use my actual money, it would be a pure simulation, and I would say if I was to relapse, if I was to place a bet, this is what I would place a bet on and see what the outcome was. And I thought I need to trial this over at least 2 to 3 weeks to fully understand if this is going to work, if I can actually control myself, if I actually have a winning strategy this time. And I won my first simulated bet, and I won my second simulated bet, but then I lost my third one. And then I won my fourth one, but then I lost my fifth one. I lost, and then I lost, and then I lost, and then I started losing control and finding riskier bets. And I wasn't using my own money, but even with a simulated headspace, a simulated bet, I was losing control. And I'm so glad that I took this approach, because it showed me that if I was to relapse, it wouldn't be any different. I would keep losing and I would fall back into the same pattern. I'm now 4 years clean, and I've had temptations over the years. I've had temptations as recently as a few months ago, but I do like to play this game. I think it's actually a really healthy thing to do. It acts as a reminder that you would always end up losing, that the danger is always there. And no matter how much you might be winning on these simulated streaks, you're always going to end up losing, like I did and like I always do when I do these simulations. And I'm a massive football fan, I'm a massive tennis fan. I follow these sports avidly. I've fallen back in love with them. And I watch these games and I see some of these results and I'm like, thank God I don't bet anymore, because I would have had a bet on that game. Some of the shock results you get are crazy. So even if you're thinking of quitting gambling, this might be a healthy exercise to do. Try and go a week without a bet and look at all of the bets that you would have placed in that time, and you will see the amount that you were going to potentially lose, and I would think that that would be a good enough reason to keep you away from it.